What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day. I usually do. I did my yoga earlier. I did another video as a yoga instructional on how to understand the nuances and overcome anger. Yeah, it's a bit more involved. That's going to be on a different channel once it's all up. I'll tell you guys about it at some time. Christine Emsweiler, you had mentioned in the comment that you want to know about my other YouTube channels, and I'll let everybody know in due course, and I'll even post some videos on here. Like I did that one, like when I reviewed Don Williams' song, I Believe in You. Then after that, I'm like, you know what, let me post my video on believing in another person here. And you guys are really kind in the comments that you left on that. But all that said, that's why I'm having a good day. I love my yoga Pilates routine, so to speak, or workout that I do almost daily. It's pretty intense. It can be intense, but I feel good doing it. All right, here we go. Oh, geez, I got to introduce the video. All right, momentary lapse of mental coordination. I'm reacting to Zane Williams' song, Jayton and Jill. He's Abilene, Texas. He's from Abilene, Texas. And I think one of you guys I saw in the comments said that you're from Abilene as well. So, who was that? Wade Burns, maybe? I don't remember. But anyway, this was requested by Carla Huff, Dylan Hutchins, David Emsweiler, and Wade Burns. Well, there's Wade. There you go. And so there you go. I know, David, I know you're a Texan. I don't know about the rest of you. But Carla, you're Texas, but you were born somewhere else? I don't know. You could correct me on that, too. But I love seeing your comments in there. So, all right, let's get into this. I don't know what I'm in for. It could be beautiful. It's the official video, too. So let's see what Zane's got for us. I think this song came out from a little research I did on it. I think it came out around 2000, 2001. Does that sound right? Yeah, anyway, I don't know what we're getting into here. It could be a touching song. Jayton and Jill, not Jack and Jill. So let's get into it. Zane Williams, Jayton and Jill.
Jayton had a job for $7 an hour at the filling station by the water tower, just checking oil and fixing flats, the kind of kid most folks just looked past. Jill was a local preacher's kid gone wild. Most of the time her daddy couldn't stand his own child. He'd quote the scripture with an angry shout. Asked her all the reasons she would never turn out.
That struck a chord. The preacher's daughter, it wasn't so much about that she wouldn't. I've seen this so many times, and it's not because the kids are inherently bad. It's the way they're being raised in ways like, you will do this, you will do this, this is what it is. And in my estimation, I don't want to step on anybody's toes here, but when you approach children that way, they're not getting you. They're getting law. They're getting rules. And you're to abide by these rules because this is how it's done, thus saith the Lord type of thing. And I don't know where the song is going. I hope this kid who's got a bad dad, you know, the drinking one, it looks like that's what they depicted in the beginning of the video. Now we got conflict of worlds, but I think it could be going to a good place. I don't know. I hope it's not a Thelma and Louise, you know, type of deal. But maybe the boy's got a good head on his shoulder, so to speak. He's turning down the beer from his father, and it's like, good Lord. And then the girl, she's trying to find herself because, you know, her parents are trying to force fit her and mold her into some idea of what they think she ought to be. All right, here we go.
She was drunk one night on the 4th of July, parked in a pasture with an out-of-town guy. He got mad when she said no, and he tore her Sunday dress. She was wandering alone on a county road when the lights came over the hill. That was the moment when Jayton met Jill.
This is a tremendous development of the human experience in this context. And I'm assuming this is Zane singing right here. Gotta be, right? They wouldn't have a stand-in doing it. His voice, his delivery, he's staying in the pocket just works. But man, I have seen very, very rarely the narrative development in a song come out like this. Within a minute, they've laid out everything and you're sucked into it. Wow, good recommendation, guys. I want to see where it goes. I hope there's like the happy ending.
He said, hey, do you need a ride home? She said, go away, leave me alone. But he noticed the bruise and the frightened tears. Said, there ain't no way in hell I'm leaving you out here.
Good boy, good man.
It was raining a little and fixing to storm, and his Mustang jacket looked dry and warm. So she let him wrap it around her and she climbed inside, saying, okay, I guess, thanks for the ride. At an all-night diner they waited out the storm, ended up talking right up till dawn. By the time he dropped her off safe at home, neither one felt so alone. Two lost souls found a connection that's blessing both of them still.
There you go.
On that night when Jayton met Jill.
Lots of thoughts coming to mind. Sorry to interrupt that fiddle right there, but you know, one thing I know, young men, if you're young men watching this, women want to feel safe. They don't want to feel like, I mean, of course, they love the good-looking guy. I mean, the girls like that just as much as we like good-looking women, but feeling safe, feeling protected, feeling loved, feeling valued is, in my experience of my 57 years on this planet, 37 or so years of them involved with women, they want to, safety is a huge one. And this here, too, when I look at her, he's validating her. He's saying, you know, I know you've got whatever problems you've got. You obviously just had a bad experience, but let's go get something to eat. Let's chill out a little bit, talk. But she's feeling validated as a human being, not as somebody who's just a do this, do that type of person, which is what in the beginning of the video her father was making her be. He didn't even like her. How do you, I mean, I get kids could be, you know, off the chain. They could be crazy, obnoxious, rude, go through stages where you're like, you love them, but you don't like them, you know. I'm not, you know, obviously that's not the context of this song. With her, I get the sense Daddy was just wrong, you know, and he didn't get it. That, look, you've got to validate your girl. You know, just don't make her this little doggy that's got to follow the rules. She's a human being living and breathing. And that's what this kid who makes $7 an hour is doing. Anyway, I like this. I just got the jacket. That's more than symbolic.
And what Jayton never told her about that night is how he'd taken his dad's old 45. He'd been driving around thinking how no one would miss him if he just ended it all.
Damn.
He couldn't see past his own pain till he saw a pretty girl walking in the rain. Thank God he made it over that hill. That was the moment when Jayton met Jill.
Jesus. Well, I could say I saw pretty much zero of that coming. Yeah. How much of life is like that, though? You know, so much of life is like that. I mean, we make plans for life, and then so much of life are these random events, and you meet people like these two. Let's say, you know, in the beauty of the story, they eventually get married and have children, and they've got their nice house. He's a hardworking guy. Maybe she's working too, whatever. But they seem to have it all together, and people on the outside might look at them and be like, wow, look at what you've got. You've got all this. They don't know the pain these people lived with. They don't know he was thinking of offing himself that night. They don't know that she almost got raped and that her father didn't even like her. That's where kindness and compassion comes into play. The kid had it. You know, he stopped and got her. And she was a lifeline to him, just like he was a lifeline to her. So this is just a beautiful, touching way they depicted this in the song. And I don't know, Zane was perfect. He was perfect in this song, just the way they put him in and then flash to the pictures, you know, of Jayton and Jill. I don't know how they picked those songs, but it's, you know, clearly Jack and Jill. It's not a coincidence that it's Jayton and Jill. I don't know, but, oh, I got to rate this thing. Ooh. Shoot. We're going at a 9.3. Yeah, that's on the Richter scale up there. You'd feel that thing in Japan. That song is just a song. That video, that story, it's just a beautiful, beautiful story. And I don't know, the longer I live, the more thoughts I get about what makes life better. And you just hope the young folks figure it out. And I have a lot of friends my age who I know they could be doing it better even as parents or as grandparents. And whatever it is, I don't know. You got to have a care for other people, you know. But all that said, all right, let's go here. Carla Huff, Dylan Hutchins, David Emsweiler, Wade Burns. You guys know your stuff. And you almost trashed me on this one, too, because I almost started crying at one point. But I held it back. So, all right, there it is. Zane Williams, Jayton and Jill, 9.3. Good Lord, how beautiful. That's it. See you on another video, guys. Keep rocking the country.